Hello, Gold Derby and Gold Derby music fans specifically. We are here to announce the Gold Derby Music Awards, the first annual Gold Derby Music Awards, which were voted on by more than 10,000 of our registered users. We have 12 categories to get through, across various genres. I'm very proud of these. So with no further ado, let's get the ball rolling with our first category.
Yeah, hi, I'm Paul Sheehan, Executive Editor of the site, and I have the honor of introducing the very first category, which is Best Music Video. And the nominees are Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, Cardigan by Taylor Swift, Physical by Dua Lipa, Rain on Me with Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, and WAP, which is Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion. And the winner of the first ever Gold Derby Music Award for Best Music Video is Rain on Me by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande.
And this was a fairly close race. Rain on Me, which is directed by Robert Rodriguez, who also wins for this. It edged out Cardigan by Taylor Swift. It was a pretty close two-way race, but it ultimately had about 100 votes on Cardigan. So next we'll bring on Joyce. Joyce Eng, my fellow editor.
This is Best Rock / Alternative Artist. The nominees are Fiona Apple, Phoebe Bridgers, Haim, Alanis Morissette, my birthday buddy, and Rina Sawayama, and the winner is Fiona Apple.
And this category was interesting because Rina Sawayama was actually leading for a lot of the voting period, but eventually Fiona Apple just kind of crept up and won this by a good 200 votes.
Justice for her Grammy subs.
Yes, although she still has 3 chances in not top categories at the Grammys. So next up, we will have Marcus James Dixon.
Hello, everybody. My category is Best Rap Hip Hop Artist, something I know a lot about. And nominees are Cardi B, Childish Gambino, Post Malone, Megan Thee Stallion, and Run the Jewels. And the winner is Cardi B.
This was always a two-way race between Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion when the winner voting was happening. Although I was surprised at how decisively Cardi B won. He had a good 700 votes over Megan Thee Stallion. And that brings us to Best R&B Artist, which will be announced by Chris Rosen.
Hey, Daniel, thanks for letting me do this. I'm very excited. Best R&B Artist, the nominees were Beyonce, Chloe and Halle, Doja Cat, Alicia Keys, and The Weeknd. And the winner is my favorite Uncut Gems star, not named Adam Sandler, The Weeknd. So there you go.
Justice for Uncut Gems star of The Weeknd. He won this pretty decisively. He had 400 votes over Beyonce, so he is guaranteed now to have more Gold Derby Music Awards this year than Grammys. Still wild. And next up, we will have Chris Beecham.
Okay, I've got Best Pop Artist. And thank you for giving me a category where I could pronounce every single name and I know every artist.
I made a point.
You all just don't know how often I mess up even normal everyday friends' names. Lady Gaga, Dua Lipa, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, hope I'm saying that right, and The Weeknd. And the winner of Best Pop Artist is Taylor Swift.
Yeah, this was one of the closest categories. Taylor Swift was only about 50 votes ahead of Dua Lipa, and it was a kind of a tight 3-way race because Lady Gaga also had a lot of support in here. So this was a really close one. And next up, I will announce the nominees for and the winners for Best Latin Artist. The nominees are Anitta, Bad Bunny, J Balvin, Maluma, and Ricky Martin. And the Gold Derby Music Award goes to Anitta, which surprised me a little bit because I don't think she has as high a profile in the U.S. as Bad Bunny, who finished a close second, about 100 votes down. But yeah, Anitta took this out, which brings us to Zach Laws.
Hey, folks! As one of the two resident Southerners on this announcement, I'm going to be announcing the Best Country Americana Artist. The nominees there are the Chicks, Bob Dylan, the Highwomen, Maren Morris, and Carrie Underwood. And the winner is Carrie Underwood. So, congratulations, Carrie. I think you've got more words with us than you have at what is it, Daniel? The ACMs or the ACAs or the what is it?
Yeah. She has plenty of both. They just don't think she's Entertainer of the Year worthy most of the time. She did win
Right.
the I think it was the ACM award last year for Entertainer of the Year, but she had to share it with a man. It's Thomas Rhett, who was not nominated with us. Carrie Underwood here finished pretty close race ahead of Bob Dylan, who I'm guessing was sort of the apple in the bag of oranges because the category combined country and Americana artists, and Bob Dylan's last album was submitted as Americana at the Grammys, so I included him here. They were separated by about 60, 70 votes.
Well, good for Bob Dylan continuing to make music and get nominations, including with us. So.
Only with us, because he didn't get any Grammy nominations. And we will bring back now Chris Rosen to bring us into the general field categories.
Yeah,
where
I'm
we have
happy
10
to
nominees per category.
Yeah, Best New Artist. Bob Dylan not among this group, unfortunately for him, I guess.
Snubbed for Best New Artist.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, Best New Artist nominees: Blackpink, Phoebe Bridgers, Doja Cat, Conan Gray, Joji, Lauv, Megan Thee Stallion, Orville Peck, Roddy Ricch, and Rina Sawayama. And if I butchered that last one, I apologize. And the winner is Blackpink. Can't say I'm that surprised, Dan.
Yeah, this was kind of a blowout. Clearly, a lot of their fans were very enthusiastic about this nomination and this win. Blackpink had 10 times the number of votes as second place Megan Thee Stallion, and then Doja Cat in third, Joji in fourth, Rina Sawayama in fifth. But yeah, you put all of those together. I don't. You add up all the other nominees, I don't think you get the Black total. So congratulations to Blackpink there. Which next we'll bring back Paul Sheehan to announce our next category.
Yeah, so this is Song of the Year, and like at the Grammys, this award will go to the songwriter. And the 10 songs in contention are Adore You by Harry Styles, Black Parade by Beyonce, Blinding Lights, The Weeknd, Cardigan by Taylor Swift, Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa, Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish, Fetch the Bolt Cutters by Fiona Apple, Rain on Me, Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, Shamika by Fiona Apple, one of Daniel's favorites, and Stupid Love by Lady Gaga. But Daniel, unfortunately, the winner is Cardigan by Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I wouldn't say unfortunately. It's a good song, but yeah, like I wasn't expecting necessarily Fiona Apple to win a straight fan vote, but she did finish 9th and 10th. And I did not have to create like 150 accounts just to get her there. Cardigan had about 400 votes over second place, Rain on Me. Blinding Lights also finished in the top 3. Dua Lipa, Don't Start Now also had a lot of support, finishing 4th. So like second, third, and fourth were really pretty tight, close together. Cardigan won this pretty safely.
Could you mention the record number of people that voted?
Oh, yes. We had more than 10,000 people vote for these, which is more than, I don't know if it's more than we've ever had for the Gold Derby Movie or TV Awards, but certainly, for our first year of these awards, it's incredibly encouraging and exciting how many people wanted to weigh in on these, whether or not they were voting for Blackpink.
That's up there with like the Oscar predictions. That's how many people, predict the biggest event in our prediction center. So that's amazing. The next category also has 10 nominees. This is Record of the Year, and this award goes to the artist and the producers. We have the nominees being Adore You by Harry Styles, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, Cardigan, Taylor Swift, Circles, Post Malone, Don't Start Now, Dua Lipa, Everything I Wanted Billie Eilish. Rain on Me, Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. Shamika, Fiona Apple. Stupid Love, Lady Gaga. And WAP, Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion. And the Gold Derby Music Award for Record of the Year is Cardigan, Taylor Swift. She wins again.
Yeah, and this one wasn't quite as decisive as Song of the Year. She only won this by about 100 or so votes. But second place and third place and fourth place were the same. Rain on Me, Lady Gaga, and Ariana Grande in second. Blinding Lights in third. Don't Start Now in fourth. But in fifth, we actually had WAP, which missed out on our Song of the Year nominations, but finished in our top 5 for record. Next up, we will bring back Zach to announce our penultimate category.
Yes, and before that, let me just say justice for WAP.
It didn't submit for Grammys this year. I believe it'll be eligible for Grammys next year, so it still has a chance.
It's the most confusing thing in the world to me, Grammy eligibility. I see things from like it wasn't that 10 years ago that I heard this song, and all of a sudden it's nominated for a Grammy. Anyway, we are not here to talk about that. We are here to announce the winners for Album of the Year, and this award goes to both the artist and the producers. So let's get right to it. The nominees are After Hours by The Weeknd, Chromatica by Lady Gaga, Fetch the Bolt Cutters by Fiona Apple, Fine Line by Harry Styles, Folklore by Taylor Swift, Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa, Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone, Punisher by Phoebe Bridgers, Sawayama by Rina Sawayama, and Ungodly Hour by Chloe X. Halle. Did I say that right?
Chloe and Halle.
Chloe and Halle. Thank you. And the winner is, this should come as no shock to anyone who's been watching this so far, Folklore by Taylor Swift. Also the front runner for the Grammys. It's one of the few overlaps we had with the Grammys, given how weird those Grammy nominations were. She won this just pretty decisively with about 500 votes over second place Lady Gaga for Chromatica. And then Future Nostalgia was close behind that with in third place. After Hours was a pretty distant fourth. It was really all those top 3 were really the race. Taylor Swift fans came out for the girl, you know. Yes, they did, but despite what the results might look like, it wasn't like Taylor Swift stans took over. There was a lot of support across nominees, which is why I'm happy we had 10 nominees, because we had a lot of I honestly think our Album of the Year nominees are more representative of the year music than the Grammy record Album of the Year nominees. So to wrap things up, I will announce the award for Artist of the Year. It's not a category the Grammys have. The nominees are Fiona Apple, BTS, Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, Dua Lipa, Megan Thee Stallion, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, and The Weeknd. I won't leave you in suspense. The winner is Taylor Swift. And it goes to show how much passion there is for her that she beat BTS for an award voted on by the internet. So that's a huge achievement for Taylor Swift. Actually, Ariana Grande was in second place, about 400 votes behind Taylor Swift. And BTS did finish third place, right in the top 3. Lady Gaga fourth. The Weeknd fifth. I voted for Fiona Apple myself. She was ninth. But that's okay. We nominated her more than the Grammys did, and she won, so I'm good with that. And so thank you to all of my fellow editors for joining me for this awards presentation. Thank you to the 10,000 plus people who voted for these. I look forward to doing these again next year. And while we have your attention, please visit Gold Derby to make your predictions for the Oscars, the Grammys, the Academy of Country Music Awards, Critics' Choice. Actually, no, by the time you're watching this, Critics' Choice may or may not be still in the prediction center, but BAFTAs, Writers Guild, SAG. So many awards that you can predict, and also vote for the Gold Derby Film Awards. That voting ends on Sunday. So get your votes in, get your predictions in. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed all the winners. We will see you again next year.